Endothermic versus exothermic. All you have to do on these is write exo if the reaction is exothermic and endo if it's endothermic. We feel an exothermic reaction as warm to the touch because heat is exiting the system. So if you have a chemical reaction that you can feel the warmth coming off of, that is an exothermic reaction. Endothermic means the heat is going into it, N for in, and that means we're not going to feel that heat. It's going to be taking heat away from the outside and putting it into the chemical bonds in those products. So for these, when you read these, see if energy is exiting the system or if it's going into the system so we no longer feel it or see it. Now when you get down to the bottom, these are actually very simple. All you're doing is looking at delta H. Delta H means change in heat energy. So it's actually called change in enthalpy, which is talking about heat energy. So right here, if you see a negative number, the negative means that this reaction lost heat. So the heat went out of the system. So if heat leaves the system, then that means that we're going to feel this heat coming off of it, coming out of this system. If you see a positive number, then you had to add heat to the system in order for this reaction to happen. So if you see a positive number, this has to be endothermic because you had to add this, you had to put it into the reactants to make these products. So again, just for each of these, write endo or exo, and if you still have any questions, please ask.